Sigrid, we can't see or hear you.
There you go. Now you can't see me either?
Now we can.
Okay. All right, so let's start over. We're starting in fish pose. Your block is going to be on the low setting and the medium setting. If you don't have a block, you can come into a resting posture with the shoulder blades coming together. Okay? The reason that we want to hold a pose like this for a couple of minutes is that it's not just that you've got short muscles like the pectoralis minor pulling you forward and forward head tilt, which is weak back neck muscles, among other things. There's a lot of connective tissue that contracts and gets stuck posturally as we age. This is becoming the whole new thing that everybody's talking about. So rather, it's not even like, oh, my joints are deteriorating. Yes, maybe, but this fascia connection gets stuck, especially if we're doing repetitive things like sitting for long periods of time, working on the computer, etc. The thing about connective tissue is that it responds to softer movement patterns and longer holds, which is also a reason why I think things like Tai Chi and Qigong are becoming a thing. There's a lot of evidence that suggests it's not about working out harder, it's about consistency. So you want to give your body time for the muscles to relax enough that then also the connective tissue, which flows everywhere in your body, can start to open and shift. And the part that's challenging for us in this concept is that it requires a sense of patience and relaxation, and it won't feel like you're doing very much. Now, the flip side, the positive side to that is it gives you time to check in, to feel what's going on, to tune into your breath, to lengthen your breath, and to reset your nervous system. Well, how do I do that? Well, one way I do it is I come into a soft pose that doesn't require a lot of effort. That's a signal to the body. Another way is to focus on the sound of your breath coming and going. These are simple tools that reset the vagus nerve. And then a third tool that you can use in this particular application is to imagine that you're breathing all the way down into your low belly. Let the low belly rise with the idea of your in-breath. And on your exhale, either through your nose or like you're softly blowing out a candle flame. Good. Continue that. Letting your hands relax, letting your collarbones roll open. Some of you don't have your videos on, so I'm just going to ask you to you may need me to ask you. Don't worry about it. You're on. If you're on, you're on. If you're not on, don't worry about being on. I'm just going to ask you in case you need me to. It seems like Zoom is resetting all my stuff. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose, or that soft, like you're blowing out a candle flame. Now, keeping your body relaxed as it is, just simply begin to roll your head slowly from side to side. So you're still in restorative fish. We're just adding a little bit of movement and giving ourselves another few moments to let your posture reset. If one side feels particularly tight, you might hang out for a couple of breaths And you may notice that when you turn your head, your shoulders start to pull forward. I'm not asking you to draw them back with any kind of intentionality, but just think back slightly. Great, everybody. Come back through center, grab opposite elbows, let your arms reach overhead. This will feel more active. Deep breaths, inhale, low belly. Exhale, soft, long breath out. Let your arms feel really heavy and notice if you're trying to get somewhere. So this is not about pushing your arms as far back as they can go. It's about allowing gravity and the heaviness of your own bones to open up the shoulder area and the chest area. 2 more breaths. Good. Change the grip. Reach back. Inhale, low belly. Exhale out of your mouth or through your nose. Soft, long exhalations. Keep checking in, noticing if you're trying. See if you can let go of the trying aspect and just allow your body to receive this upper back bend, opening the chest, opening the shoulders. 2 more breaths. Release your arms back down. Inhale through your mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Press your hands down. Take a moment and either turn to one side or lift right up. Great. Move your blocks out of your way and come back down onto your back. Good. Notice if you feel any different, a little wider, a little taller, a little more relaxed. Take that in. So let's continue the feeling of a broad chest, which will make the next movement pattern harder. So if I said to you, bring your elbows in, and I do sometimes and curl up, that's easier to find. Keeping your elbows wider means you've got more weight that you're working with. So it's going to make this next part a little more challenging. Keep your elbows wide. Exhale, draw the front of your rib cage in and come up. So use the bottom of your ribs and your belly pulling in to lift you. Now you're up off of both shoulder blades. Use your hands to lengthen the back of your neck. Keep your elbows wide and pulse. Pulse. I'm not pulling my head. My hands are passive. My head is resting in my hands. I'm using my belly to pulse. 8, 7, 6. Keep your chin away from your chest. A little bit more, Penny. Chin away from chest. And it's 4. And it's real small movement. That's it, Sid. 3. That's it, Sidian. Good. 2. You're barely moving. You're barely moving. And 1. Release everything back down. Separate your feet and your knees so you're in more of a bridge pose stance. Press your right elbow down. Exhale, draw the front of your ribs in, press your back into the mat, come up. Now, watch the tendency. This is what we all want to do. Left elbow comes forward. No, keep it back, out of your vision, out of your vision. And squeeze right rib cage. Squeeze right rib cage. Don't move your elbow at all. Your right elbow's on the mat. That's it, Sandy. And you're just squeezing from your ribs. Your left elbow is out of your view. That's it, Catherine. And it's 4, 3, good, Laura, 2. It's real small movement. That's it, Lori. 1, come back down. Press both elbows down so you can feel where they need to stay. Keep your left elbow down. Squeeze your left rib cage. Come up. If you notice your right elbow, just move it out of your way and pulse. 2, 3, 4. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. We're going to do one more in the middle just to even it all out. Breath in. Breath out, squeeze your rib cage down, press your lower back, lift up off of both shoulder blades, chin away from chest, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything comes down. Actually, let's keep our hands as they are today. So your hands are just behind your head. You can even massage the upper neck area as it moves into your skull. Press your elbows down. Now press the back rib cage down. Keep everything really glued to the floor. Exhale, 2 knees to your chest. Inhale, tap your toes down. Exhale, 2 knees to your chest. Keep your entire back and elbows glued down. So it's going to feel like a little more upper body engagement than maybe we normally have. Exhale, just knees to chest, trying to fire up the low belly. Exhale, knees to chest. Keep everything glued down. 3, 2, keep everything glued down. 1, let your knees come in. Exhale, both shoulder blades off the mat. Elbows are out of your view. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Either stay up or stay down. All right? Add right leg straight out. Exhale, hold. If you're up, make sure that your elbows haven't come forward. Turn your right thigh in for 4. Glue your lower back down for 3. Everything that's on the mat is sticking to the mat. 2. Right knee in. Exhale, left leg long. Hold the pose. Press your head into your hands. Press your spine into the mat. Hold for 4. Press your elbows. That's going to engage the upper back. 3, 2, 1. Both knees to chest. Arms down, or you're lifted, but you can't see your elbows. Exhale, both legs out. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Everything comes in. Grab your knees. Soft circles, soft circles. Let your legs fall apart. Good, Shoshana. That's it. Go the other way. Great. Bring your feet down. Bring your elbows alongside your rib cage. Draw your shoulder blades underneath you. So again, back to this fish pose idea. Let's just work the arms and we're going to add the hips. Inhale, open your arms. Elbows stayed glued down. Exhale. Now, same idea. You're in a back bend, so your back isn't going to be close to your mat, but the back of your head is pressing into the mat. The back of your arms and your elbows are pressing into the mat. And you're spreading your chest muscles and your collarbone like we did in that passive fish pose to start this practice. 4 more of just arm movement. 4, 3. Awesome, everybody. 2. Now keep your arms out. Keep them glued out. Inhale, lift hips. Exhale, lower hips. Inhale, lift hips. Reach tailbone forward. Tap tailbone down. You're not literally tapping your tailbone down, but if you think about that idea, you remain more in a back bend. And it's 4. And it's 3. 2. Hold bridge pose. Right knee to your chest. Tap down, lift up. One-legged bridge. Tap down, lift up. Keep your hands and your elbows and your back arms really engaged into the floor, back of your head as well. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold this variation. Lift your left heel up. Hold the pose. So lifting the heel gives us a little more space for the back bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down, right foot down. Hover your left knee to your chest. Keep it simple. Tap down, lift up. Tap down, lift up. Lift up. And it's 4. And it's 3, 2. You got it. Hold the pose. Right heel lifts up. Press to your big toe for 4. Good, Stevie Ann. For 3, for 2. Now we're ready for the stretch. Draw your right knee into your chest. Circle out that ankle. Go the other way. Right knee to chest, left foot is just relaxing. Right knee to chest, left foot is just relaxing. Good, everybody. Stretch your right leg to the sky. Flex your foot. Spread your toes. Inhale from your inner right thigh to your big toe. Exhale from your right pinky toe down to your right hip. Relax your shoulders. Settle in here. One more breath. Great. Bend your right knee, send your hips to the right, easy twist to the left. Option A is to hang out in the twist and just enjoy a nice soft practice. Option B, rest on your left arm and hang out here. Option C, come up onto your forearm. In all the options, right arm. It doesn't matter which option you've taken. Big circles with your right arm. Big circles opening up your shoulder, moving the connective tissue in a really soft way. If you don't have space, you could hold your own shoulder and work it that way. Now, the only option where you really have to think a little bit is this third option where you're on your forearm. And if you're in the third option, just keep lifting away from your forearm. The other two options, upper body's relaxed. Right? If you're ready for more, take your right leg up, point your right foot, and move your right leg as far back as you can. Once you go as far as you can, if you get any pinching in your lower back, reach your tailbone forward, which will take you slightly out of the pose. If you're really flexible, reaching your tailbone forward also might give you more of a sensation of stretching. So you just have to play around. If it doesn't bother you, just go for the far back feeling. Lift out of your bottom shoulder if you're in this position. Reach your right arm back and move your right arm as far back as you can. Now, instead of grabbing your foot, just move everything back and turn your chest open. Hold the pose. Come back through center. We all meet in the twist. Take a deep breath in. Soft breath out. Great. Bring your feet back to neutral. Swing your hips over to the left. Easy twist to the right. Option A is here. Option B, resting on your right arm. Option C, propping yourself up off of your right forearm. So option C obviously is the most energy expenditure. You want to lift out of your forearm. And then whichever option you've taken, big shoulder circles or holding nicely your own shoulder with your hands, which doesn't require as much room. Really go for it. Good, Sid. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Lift your left leg up, point your foot. Why am I saying point? The point's going to give us a little bit more sensation of reaching from the quads. Now, lift out of your right shoulder, those of you propped up. Does it feel better to tuck your tailbone forward or reach it forward, or does it feel better to just let your leg move as far back as it can go? We're not holding the leg. We're not holding the leg. Left palm to the ceiling. Move your arm as far back as it can go. Turn your chest open. Feel the freedom here. 4, lift out of your bottom arm if that's appropriate. Good, Penny. 3, 2, 1. Come back into the twist. Take a moment, take a breath. So whenever we do a back bend in yoga lore, we counterbalance with a twist. All right. Flip onto your bellies, please.